What's up, guys? My name is Micah with Crash Course Code, and this is going to be the 21st video in this video series. In this video, I want to cover a concept called scope. I mentioned this earlier in a previous video, but I just want to make sure you guys have a pretty good understanding of this concept. So I'm just going to write a few different loops here. So the concept of scope isn't actually related to loops, but I think it'll be good because it can kind of review all the loops we just went over along with reviewing the scope concept. So I'm just going to do kind of what we did before, where I'm just going to print out this message 5 times in every single kind of loop, or the loops we went over so far. So in counter equals 0, let's do this while loop, counter is less than 5, and then also int other counter, just because I don't want the two counters to overlap or affect each other. I'm going to say do this while other counter less than 5. So now we have our 3 loops here. So say I declare a variable within my for loop called message, and it's going to be of type string, and this message is going to say just printing out this message. And then I just want to print it out. So let's say I just want to be organized, so I'm declaring a variable first, and then I'm printing it out. Then let's say I want to go down to this second while loop, and I want to print out this pretty much the same thing. I want to use the same variable name message within my while loop. Well, it turns out you can actually do this. I'm not sure. Hopefully this is kind of intuition for you guys, but if it's not, I'm just going to kind of explain why you can do this. So it's going to be printing out other message. And then I can print this out. And same thing down here in this other loop. I can say do string message, declare another variable named message, out yet another message, and I can print this out as well. So the reason you can do this is each of these variables that we're declaring here is declared within a different scope. So what this program is going to do is it's going to go in, it's going to run this loop, and it's going to run it the first time, declare this variable message, print it out, and then it's going to go back and loop over again. At that point, the variable message, that first one for the first loop we declared, is destroyed. You can no longer access it. It's basically, we've done what we want with it, so the computer no longer kind of knows where it is in memory. So we go down, we repeat, and it kind of does that 5 times over again. Then after it jumps out of this loop, it's kind of the same idea, how this string message is no longer actually going to exist. So I can't access, let's say I want to access it out here, and say system.out.println message. And let's say I just want to print it out here. And I can show you that it's not going to do this by, we're not going to actually print these out within the for loop. So actually I don't even need to run this program because I can't run this program because you see that it's giving us this error here. It doesn't know what the variable message is because this is out of the scope. This is out of the scope in which it was declared. So basically if you have something that's within an if statement, within a for statement, within a while statement, and you declare a new variable there, you can't access it outside of that for, while, or if statement. So say you do the opposite though. Say you say I declare the message outside this for loop, and I say string message equals printing out this message. Cool. In this case, you can actually access a variable declared outside one of these statements within one of the statements. So you can say, without declaring any variable within this for statement, you can access the variable message. So anything that's declared outside of these can be accessed within the methods that are declared within the scope of the main function. So you can see we can use it in all of these while loops because it was declared outside of the statement here. And so now we can print this message and we can use it in a lot of different statements here. So that's really the basic idea of scope. hopefully that was kind of intuitive for you guys, kind of seeing that you can't really access variables that you create within functions because they get destroyed at the end of loops. If it wasn't, that's understandable, because I'm sure it might seem a little bit weird if you have never actually programmed before. So that's going to be it for Scope. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.